The hot hatch version of the BYD Seal has been spied, guys. I'm a big fan of hot hatches, and to be honest, I prefer them over sedans. In fact, I think this new BYD Seal 06 is maybe the coolest looking BYD vehicle I've ever seen, and considering it's actually intended for overseas markets, well, I'm kind of intrigued about it. Hello my friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. It's great to see you. Guys, today I went to Toastmasters. Actually, I've been a few times lately. And Toastmasters is where you go, you do public speaking and you kind of get put on the spot. One of the things they do is they ask you a random question, and on the spot in front of everyone, you've got to, for 1 minute, give a response to that question. You've got no time to think of what you're going to say. I'm not real good at doing that. And that did make me a little bit nervous, I've got to say. But anyway, getting back to the BYD Seal. This is called the 06 GT. It's definitely going to Europe. Hopefully it's going to Australia as well. Not sure where else. Now, in terms of Europe, I mean, what's going to change for BYD now that there are these new taxes? Fortunately, BYD has the lowest tax rate of any Chinese automaker in Europe. It's about 18%. So not too bad. When you look at MG's is 38.5%. So they got a bit of an advantage there. But I mean, obviously these taxes, they will definitely hit BYD's bottom line, and hopefully BYD continues with their current pricing strategy, which is pretty good value for money, I think. Last month, with the listing of the production version of the Ocean M vehicle shown at the Beijing Auto Show, it was called the Seal X. Well, yeah, anyway, bit confusing. It's actually called the Seal 06 GT. So yeah, think of this as the hatch version of the BYD Seal. Now, I think what I'm personally most curious about is, does this have BYD's new vehicle platform, the new architecture, faster charging speeds, and does it potentially have the new Blade battery? BYD's new version 2 Blade battery? I mean, it could. Now, if it did, the range could be even better than the current BYD Seal. Now, unfortunately, Car News China says it does have the new platform, but they don't think the new batteries. But anyway, the new E-platform Evo. This was first used in the Sea Lion 07. This new E-platform has 5 key advantages. BYD says it's safer, more efficient, and smarter than the existing BYD Seal's platform. So it does have that upgrade versus the Seal. Now, when it comes to looks, the front of it, I mean, to be honest, I don't think any of the car really resembles a BYD Seal. But anyway, whatever. Power. Single motor version, 160 kilowatt, rear wheel drive. That's about 220 horsepower. However, there will be a dual motor version. This will have a more powerful motor at the rear and a front motor as well. Total power would be about 310 kilowatts, so about 430 horsepower, something like that. 110 kilowatt front motor, 200 kilowatt motor at the rear. Oh, okay. Apparently we now know the battery size. Battery size, you got a choice: 60 kilowatt hour Blade battery, hopefully version 2, but don't know if that's the case. And there's a 72.96, so 73 kilowatt hour battery and a 60 kilowatt hour battery. Now, I'm not sure why that battery pack size is smaller than the battery pack in the existing Seal. The existing Seal, the long range, and the performance version, or the premium and the performance version, they both use an 80 kilowatt hour LFP battery. Anyhow, what this means for the single motor version is CLTC range of 505 kilometers or 605 kilometers. So smaller battery pack, the 60 kilowatt hour size battery, 505, and the 73 kilowatt hour battery, 605. Now, obviously that's CLTC. So WLTP range is going to be about probably 15% less than that. Now, if you want the performance version, dual motors, larger battery pack is the only battery choice that comes with the 73 kilowatt hour pack. It has a range of 550 kilometers CLTC, so WLTP probably about 500 kilometers. I'm guessing that means, guys, unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't come with the Blade battery version 2. And that battery is said to have around 24% higher energy density than BYD's existing Blade battery, faster charging as well. And so if it had that battery, I think it would have more range than those quoted figures. Length, how big is it? Well, it is definitely shorter than the BYD Seal, and that's probably the reason why the battery pack is not 80 kilowatt hours in size, it's 73. They have to have a shorter battery because of a shorter actual area to put that battery pack in. It's 4,630 millimeters long. So it's big for a hatchback, but not as long as a Seal. Not as long as, for example, as say a Tesla Model 3. The other dimensions, 1,880 millimeters wide and 1,490 millimeters high. Wheelbase, 2,820 millimeters. The Seal 06 GT, apparently it's going to be marketed as a hot hatch. Now, obviously, the rear-wheel drive version with 160 kilowatt, just over 200 horsepower, that's not a hot hatch. Not really. I mean, maybe it was 10 years ago, but not now. Obviously, the dual motor version would be the hot hatch version. Choice of wheel sizes. Now, this is a good feature, guys. This would increase the range. If you pick the smaller wheels, you would increase that range, I believe. You can get 18 or 19-inch wheels. It also has a split roof spoiler at the back, you can see. And you can see it also is a pretty good looking car. Personally, I think it looks really, really nice. Very likely it's going to have BYD's new UI, so that will improve the software in the car, possibly even the actual automated driving systems. The software, the safety systems as well will be improved as well. BYD's been spending a lot of money on that, I believe, in fact, billions of dollars on that. They have an enormous workforce. They now have more staff than Toyota does worldwide. I mean, they sell, a lot less cars. Their run rate currently is about 3 million. Toyota's run rate is about 9.5 million. So they're selling 1/3 of the cars that Toyota's selling, but they have more staff. That shows you the amount of money BYD are investing and how good their technology products are going to be in the future. I honestly think they're just going to put other car manufacturers, other legacy automakers in particular, like those in Japan and possibly those in Europe as well, going to really kind of put them in the shade. Guys, what else does it have? It has that LCD display, floating display, flat bottom steering wheel. I think looking at these interior pictures, the seats look, to me, they look a bit flat for a hot hatch. That's my impression of those seats. Now, production versions might have different seats than that. No idea. Anyhow, price. Okay, China. Price is apparently starting at $21,000, topping out at $27,000. That's US dollars. So it should be cheaper than the BYD Seal. Now, like I said, 17.4% tax on BYD's vehicles in Europe. So I don't see it being, a big bargain in Europe. The price would probably be, probably equivalent to a Seal, a BYD Seal, maybe a little less. If it did come to Australia, though, no taxes here on BYD. So BYD, forget Europe, guys. Just bring it here to Australia. I'm a big fan of this car, guys. I really like it. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.